trying to make that decision of going inside Syria without really having the perfect idea of what we are going to find out was, I think, was a complicated decision. And our idea was we need to tell the story, and we need to be safe also. I was really frustrated of working in such a dangerous place, but not only that, not having we didn't have the opportunity to file the amount of pictures we want to move like with freedom.
You know, you spend 1 month to realize at the end of the mission or the assignment that, you know, you worked only 8 days or 9 days or 10 days. And that was because, like, you know, to reach a point or to reach a place which is supposed to be like, you know, only 30 minutes driving from where you are, needed 3 days from us to go, sometimes walking, sometimes driving.
The rumor was that the Syrian army was like, they could find your location with the sat phone signal. So if you stay a long time in one place, you are a target. So we were trying to find out the way of sending pictures out from Syria with that risk.
Having our people on the ground and not being sometimes being able to communicate with them for days was really bad. I mean, that feeling was much worse than being worried for myself, because you can't get in touch with them. They can't find internet for 3 days. And you don't know what is going on. So that was the most difficult part, you know, to have people inside and not being able to communicate as you want.
So every day we are trying to make decisions of if we continue or if we get out.
So I spent a lot of time talking with the rebels or just sitting with them. I met the radical groups. Some of them tried to convert me into Islam. So we were like exchanging enough time to get some confidence each other. No? So at one point it was easy just to go by yourself with a small team, 1 or 2 photographers, sometimes another reporter, and moving to the front lines. You will know that you know the rebels, they know you, and they just give you access. No? But it's like a relationship or relation that is building up step by step.
They don't trust you as a photographer, first of all, because they have this hope that one day they're gonna come back to their homes, and if their pictures appear, the government gonna crack them down, gonna terminate them, gonna arrest them. So it wasn't that easy to gain the trust of those people who doesn't trust anybody, because they're forced to leave their homes. And it's miserable conditions. People live in really miserable conditions. It was so important to show what kind of life those people live, because if this picture goes out, people would have more clue of what's happening there.
And I realized, like, I don't know, I think there's a picture that can tell much more about what is going on here, that the work that I did in the weeks before, and I follow him, and suddenly he just fell down in the middle of the street, like trying to, I don't know, he was just trying to look for some, ¿cómo se dice? Intimidad.
Privacy.
Privacy, in the middle of the street. And we were few photographers, and I took the picture fast. You know, I didn't want to disturb this man. And
you have your way to convince people how important it is to be a photographer, to document what's happening here, because if this picture doesn't go out, it never happened.
And I received an email of Manoocher and Santi and Rick that picture was published in the New York Times, Washington Post, and Wall Street Journal the same day. So for me, that was a really incredible story, because it was so difficult that then when you see that picture or those pictures spread out in the media, that could tell the story, could sensibilize of what is going on in that country and what these people, these civilians, are suffering.
We had to do extra efforts to show those people how important it is to be here. I'm with you.